In this lesson, we're going to explore the sounds of 2- and 3-finger chords played up and down the fretboard. It'll open up your whole guitar for you and give you a vast encyclopedia of new chords that you can play and be very clever and very creative, creating your own chord progressions, and it will give you a lot of inspiration, basically, to write your own songs. We'll start with the simplest shape of all, the E chord. Now then, if I take an E chord, just this shape itself, and start moving it around the fretboard, I can strum all 6 strings and let every note ring. You can get really interesting sounds this way. This is a very old-fashioned technique, originally started with the organ, where they would hold a pedal tone or a drone note. Hi, Rufus. They'd hold a drone note against the chord and start moving the chord around. In this case, they now refer to it as more of a static sound because I'm playing more than one drone note at the same time. Now then, there's 2 schools of thought that you can go down with this. Literally 2 paths. One, I can play this chord and move it around and basically follow harmony. For example, this is an E chord here. This is actually an A major chord without the bar. Here's a B major chord without the bar, and back to the E. This gives you a really different sounding chord progression just using the chords E and A and B. A very popular Led Zeppelin song, one of my favorites, uses the same idea using the chords E, D, and A. You can also play several other major chords using that shape. This is G. This is a C. And this is D. Now, if I go back to open E and move it up 1 fret, I get an F chord. If I move it up again, I have an F sharp. All these chords sound very, very interesting. They're common in flamenco music and rock music as well. Now, another idea, which is my most fun thing to do, I discovered this early on as a child, banging around on the guitar, not really knowing what I was doing. You can just take this shape and move it around in different places. Every time you do, you're either breaking the rules of harmony or you're actually harmonizing a chord progression in some sort of scale type format. It's very simple. We're moving intervals is what we're actually doing. And so every one of these times I move this fingering, I'm actually switching major chords, which is 3 different notes, known as a triad. As I move this around, the other strings that drone or statically ring against the chords literally embellish the chords, adding pretty much every note to the entire scale to your chord. So as I move this around, I get all kinds of different types of chords and really beautiful sounds.